I am going to make cushions for these chairs. And if I can pull this up here so I can show you what the chair looks like. Okay, these are the stools in the showroom, and people love to sit in these stools, but you know, we think that maybe we should make it more cushiony to give them more enjoyment while they're shopping. I purchased it to make cushions for the nook in my kitchen, and I never did. And there's only 4, and there's 5 stools, but I think I can make it work. I may have to piece it together, but that's fine because you're not going to be looking at the cushion. What you're going to be looking at is this fabric. So I went to Joann Fabrics to find something that I thought would coordinate with the colors and the floors that we have in here, and we have a number of prints going on the floors, but I think it's going to work. So I wanted to add a little bit of pizzazz, and I think that this fabric is just the right thing that I'm looking for. The first thing I did was I measured the length and width of the chair. So I measured here to here and here to here, and let me see what the dimensions were. Okay, so I came up with 9 inches by 18.5 inches. I'm going to add an additional 2 inches, between 1.5 and 2 inches on both sides. Just so, no, I think I'm going to add more because you know what? I have to add some length for the dimension here, for the depth. Okay, so even though it's 9 inches by 18.5 inches, I'm going to have to add extra fabric to cover the height here and also to go around the actual top of the stool. I think I'm going to add an additional inch and then another 1.5 inches. I'm going to make it another 2.5 to 3. Let me make it 3 inches. So I'm going to add another 3 inches on the 9, so that's 12 inches, and then I'm going to add 3 inches on the 18.5, so that's going to be 21.5 inches. So I know the size that I need to cut out, but now what I need to figure out is, what do I want to see on the stool? Okay, so this is the print. So I want to decide, what do I want to look at? Now I really like this flower right here, but if I focus on this flower, I'm going to lose a lot of fabric because there's only a few of these flowers per, let's say, per 12 inches, I could say. So what I'm going to do to be able to make sure that I am keeping the same pattern on each stool, I'm going to open this out and figure out, yeah, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to see if I can cover 2 prints at the sizes of, I left it on the other side. So now what I need to do is, I know I can get a nice piece of fabric to match on both sides all the way through the fabric, but I need to know how much. So I need a 12 by 21.5. Alright, so let me make sure that 21.5 and 21.5, that's 42, 43. So I know for sure that I have 43 inches in this direction. Look at that, it's 45. So all I have to do is just cut the width which is 12 inches. This is going to be fairly easy. So all I need is a 12, and I'm going to bring this down to 12. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let this fall. Okay? I'm going to let that fall. Oh, I didn't tell you where I am. I'm in the showroom because I was working here today. And I figured, you know, when I work at home, I do so many different things at home. Why not do it when I'm in the showroom? And since I had this project to do, instead of bringing it home, I said, you know, I'll just do it while I'm in the showroom, and I'll just do it in the evening. If I need 12 inches, so this is 45 inches in the width. That's going to cover 2 stools. Okay, all I need is 12 inches. I'm saving a lot of fabric. Look at this. This is exactly 12 inches, right where it is right here. So let me go ahead and cut it out. And I'm not even going to try and do it exactly. As a matter of fact, what I am witnessing right now is that it's uneven. Okay, so from here to here it's 12 inches, but then it starts to get a little wider as you, okay, this is 12 and a half, and this is 13, and this is 12 and a quarter. I want to make sure that I just have a little more than 12 inches in the middle. That's what I'm focusing on. I know that it's going to be more than 12 inches on the end, so I'm not concerned about that. I just want to make sure that I have more than what I need. Okay, so let me do this. And okay, so in doing this, I'm going to have 1, 2, already I have 4 pieces, and I only need 5. And I just want to make sure I have a lot more than I need. So I'm just going to go by the hunch because I have so much fabric. And I'm going to do this. I'm not even going to really measure it at this point because I have way more than what I need. All right, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do it again so that I can cut out what I need at one time. And guess what? I've got more of this beautiful fabric left over that I can actually take home. Ah, look at this. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to come over here and I'm just going to roughly cut this. Okay, guess what? I didn't bring any pins with me. And I know it's not exactly even in the middle, but trust me, I have way more than what I need. So I'm going to put this on this side. Oh, I'll call him back. phone call of personal nature. I have 6 pieces, and all I'm going to do is fold this in half, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut it in half. I need to use the same measurement for the stool. So we're going to go back to the original dimensions, which is 9 by 18.5. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the cut. Okay, so we've got from end to end it's 9 inches, so that's working so far. All we need to do is add a piece to cover this side here. So let me bring it over and show you. Okay, so that's all is left. All right. Okay, so that's 2. And with what we have left, we're going to piece a 5th one, because we know we're going to get 4 9-inch pieces like this. So now we need to create, we've got the 9. Let me measure what we have left over. Okay, the piece that's left over, because we need to create 18.5 inches. Yeah, we need, so that's just like another, that's really another 2 inches. We just need another 2 inches on each side. It's already 9 inches in length. Okay, so let's do that with what we have left. But I want to go ahead and create look at that. Okay, so not bad. I can go ahead and use 1 for the 5th stool, and these 3 are going to have to be used to fill in. So all I need is 2 inches. So let's see. I'm sorry. Let's see. How many inches do I have? 7. Let's say that's 7 inches. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I can get a 2-inch here, a 2-inch here, and a 2-inch here. All right, look at that.